Hello, Intertubers, and welcome to, well, a steaming pile of cheating, actually. So, this episode is about save file editing for non-profit. So, first thing we're going to do is create a completely new file, and you can save it. And then, hold on, I'm going to open XHXD and look at the file. Hold on. So I got my windows in a bit of tizzy here. So the thing to look for is this place score, and then skip the next 4 bytes. And all the stuff after that is reputation. So this, I think, is reputation with merchants. And then maybe hunters, confed, militia, I'm not sure. But this is Kilrathi, and this is pirates. So worth mentioning, 0 means 0, so you start out at 0 reputation with the good guy factions. With the bad guy factions, you start out at CEFF. So that is a hexadecimal and little endian, which means the CE is the part we need to care about. C is a CD. C is 3 below F, and E is 1 below F. And FF is -1. So that means that we are 2 below 0. That's 3 16s and a 2. So 48 and a 2. Yeah, that's -50 as it should be. So yeah, we start out at minus 50 reputation with pirates and Kilrathi. And we kind of know this because in a typical speedrun, we'll kill exactly 5 militia, and that's enough to bring 1 reputation, the good guy reputation, down to -25, and the bad guy reputation up to -25, at least pirates, which is just barely enough to make them both friendly. Anyway, these next 4 bytes, no one knows what they're for. Possibly there is 2 factions that were never implemented, but space was left for them. And then finally, we have retro reputation. That starts at 80FF, which is -128. So they sort of have a head start. They're even more hostile than pirates and Kilrathi. Not that it matters, because you cannot increase retro reputation by any means. You can only decrease it by killing retros. Anyway, now we've got that done, I'll load another save file at Oxford. So this time things are slightly different. Hang on, I'll go back to the privates here. I've killed 5 militia and 11 retros. So what does that result in? Well, the result of that is merchant. Oopsie, I should not click there. Merchant reputation is at 5. I don't understand that. Then we have a long run of F2FF, and I do understand that. Killing the 5 militia brought good guy reputation down to -25, and pirate reputation up to -25. Then I killed 11 retros, which means reputation, all those reputations go up to -14, and that's what we have here. This hexadecimal, 2 is less than 16, so this is -14. Kilrathi, of course, don't care about any of that. They're still at CEFF. The only way to make Kilrathi like you is to kill confeds, which I have not done. And retros all the way down at 49FF now. That's because I killed 11 of them, so lost an extra 55 reputation. So yeah, just check that. 55 is going to be 316s plus 7, and that is what we see here. Because 4 plus 3 is going to be 7, and 9 plus 7, 16, which overflows, so yeah, that would be 8 OFF. So everything's working as it should be. Now, I say there's no way to get friendly with the retros, but there is one fairly obvious way, which is to just plain cheat. Like what happens if I set this to 0, save here, and then load this file, and check my reputation. Now neutral with retros. Okay, well that's not particularly interesting. Like, obviously you can cheat if you want to, but here's a slightly more interesting trick. I'm going to set retro reputation to as low as it can possibly get. That would be 0180. Yeah, just to explain that. 0080 is a little ending, of course, so that's the ones digit, and those are the big digits. 0080 is as big as it can get. You add one more to that, and you flip around, and you are now negative. So this is the biggest negative number, or maybe the smallest negative number that can be stored in a 16-bit int. Let me save that. Oh, I already saved it, right. Then load that. I am now hostile with retros. In fact, as hostile as it's possible to be. And conveniently, this is the Oxford save file, so I have a mission to kill some retros. So you know what? Let's do that.
Please tell me you're not here to kill me. Oh, gracious me.
Hunter Toff, you are hereby sentenced to death for your heresy. The execution shall commence now.
And what is this? Ah, bastard. This attitude not possible. Okay then. Looks like Hunter Toff died because I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't really matter. So, if you look at retros now, I killed 5 more of them and I'm now friendly. I'm going to save that as Ox2. And then check that out. File, open. So yeah, Oxford 1, 0180. After Oxford 2, lost a bit of retros, lost a bit of retro reputation, down to E87F. Well, this is less than 80, so this is now a positive number. In fact, it's a ridiculously huge positive number. About as big as you can store here. Oh, did I launch? Okay, I can live with that. Now, scripted retros are slightly different to normal retros. So, I'm going to look for some wild retros. This is a bit tricky because even though you can't move for them in a speedrun, when you actually want to see them, they're not around.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search.
But you can usually find some in the middle nav point at Metzor. So that's where I'm going. I say usually. Wait, here's someone. That's a pirate. Nah. Well, that kind of sucked.
Maintain speed and course for contraband.
Nah, screw you. Free all pot prisoners. Okay, I believe these are retros. Free all pot prisoners. That's a pirate again. Like, sadly, retros are not very talkative. Well, when they're friendly, they're not very talkative.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
I'm slow. Need to get better at that.
Just smoking out a little game, flyboy.
Yeah, I'm going to try this again because we haven't seen all the voice lines. So, yeah, there is a reason for this. And,
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
there is a reason for this, you know, other than for the lulz. You see, I've been thinking about speedrunning Righteous Fire. But there's a possible alternate category here. Which is, you can start Righteous Fire with a save file from Privateer. Ah, there's the other voice line. Hemp for victory! Sometimes they'll echo it back at you, but I guess not today. So the sad thing is, these lines like "Hemp for victory" are not voiced. You just see the text at the bottom of the screen, as if you were playing in no sound mode. I think the reason for that is think the reason for that is that the game came out in 2 parts. There was the base game first.
I didn't see you, and you're
shut up.
blind. Got it?
There was the base game first, and then the voice pack was added. And I guess they never got round to voicing these lines, which, to be fair, are very, very hard. Very hard, if not impossible, to get during a real game. Nobody here!
Not looking for trouble, Ace.
Pirates versus hunters. So yeah, what bothers me is if we ever speedrun Privateer, sorry, Righteous Fire, if we ever speedrun it from a Privateer save file, then we'll need to think about constructing that save file, and we'll obviously want to build it so that we're friendly with pirates and even Kilrathi.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
But the big question is, should we also be friendly with retros? Like, the problem with that is, even if you can kill, let's say...
Now entering an automatic landing.
Well, killing retros is easy, finding them is not. But if you can find, say, 1 retro a minute, it's going to take about 4 days, and that's 4 days solidly playing without stopping to eat or sleep, to kill 6,000 of them, and you need 6,500 to flip over this counter. So, I mean, hex editing is obviously a cheat and not allowed, but just killing 6,000 retros to flip a counter, well, that's an exploit, not a cheat per se. But with that said, I really would not want to allow it. Gonna go one more run here. I just want them to talk to me, damn it.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search.
Nope, see ya. Hemp for victory. Come on. Yes. Oh, you see, his that white outline indicates that he is talking to me. I just can't hear him. In fact, he seems to be stuck talking to me forever. So, yeah. So the retros do have a small number of lines, which is just hemp for victory and free all pot prisoners, and this attitude not possible. So that's something you maybe didn't know about retros. They're stoners. So I hope that was entertaining or interesting or something. I guess I'll see you next time.